So let's talk calories. Now, what we are trying to achieve is a rate of loss on a weekly basis that you can adhere to. But in these 8 weeks, we are trying to achieve a fast rate of loss. Now, don't be scared at the fact that your calories might be too high, might be too low in that first week. There's a simple equation in there that works everything out. But yeah, there may be cases of you going over by 10% or 20%. But as long as you go back to track the following day, don't stress about it too much. So we are trying to achieve a deficit through eating less food, whether that's obviously being in a deficit, training hard in the gym, and of course getting your steps in, any cardio, all that sort of stuff to achieve that rate of loss on a week-on-week basis. Now, there'll be occasions where you may go out for food and all that sort of stuff. Of course, we have something in place where we can talk about that and around how to plan around it and all the things that you need to have an understanding of when it comes to your off-plan meal. But we'll talk about that later down the line. But yeah, if you adhere to the plan at 100%, you should be achieving a rate of loss quicker than you may have ever done before. So stick to that as best as possible and you will see your desired progress on a week-on-week basis. But as long as you track everything accurately on the plan given to you, then you should see the result happen relatively quick. But yeah, basic thermodynamics, it's a case of trying to burn more than you consume, and that can be achieved through a deficit in your food, walking, training in the gym, doing extra cardio, all those sort of stuff. But I hope that clears a lot of things that you may be curious about in regards to calories itself, but I'll be touching on other points later down the line.